Okay, so now that we know about soils, how do humans alter the soil? Well, one effect is overgrazing. So when animals come in and they are eating on the grass, remember that the grass is holding the soil in place, so that if you have overgrazing and all of those grasses are gone, then that means that that soil is going to be more likely to have erosion, which is the second picture there. So erosion is going to be when water comes in and it transports away the soil. And so once you lose that topsoil, that organic material, then underneath it you just have these clays which are no good for farming in. It has been estimated that here in the Midwest of the United States, we've lost about half of our topsoil as a result of erosion. Okay, another thing is clear cutting, and we already mentioned this down in South America, where the farmers will cut down the jungles in order to farm on the topsoil, which is not really very good down there. So clear cutting is again going to remove the mechanism that is providing the organic material in the first place, and then it's also going to open up the ground to erosion. Okay, then you got pollution. So that, like for example, if you have a gas station and the gas underground gas tank has a leak, then that gas could be very slowly leaking into the soil and the groundwater. So pollution can also affect the quality of the soil. Okay, so now that we know how do humans affect soil, how does soil affect humans? So the first one is going to be called liquefaction. And so this is going to occur during an earthquake whenever you have loose soils and they start to jiggle. So when those soils are jiggling, they are they don't actually turn into a liquid, but they behave like a liquid. They have the ability to flow. And so if you have built your house on top of just soil and you didn't dig down to the bedrock, then what can happen is as the soil is flowing like a liquid, then your house loses its foundation and it could topple over. Okay, another one is going to be swelling, and this is going to occur if you built your house or street on top of clays. So one thing about clay is it absorbs water, and when it absorbs water, it swells up. So this could cause the ground to swell up, and you can see what it's done to that street, and then it could also do the same thing to your house. Okay, then you got settling, which is going to occur if you did not adequately compress the soil enough to build your house on top of. So again, it would have been better if you had dug all the way down to bedrock to put your foundation on. But if you didn't and you put your foundation on soil, then over time the weight of the house can be compacting that soil more, and then you can see that you can get cracks in your foundation as a result of it. All right, so let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about what can we do in order to conserve our soils.